what? Listen, I have another credit card that I want to go ahead and share with everybody where you can go ahead and get approved for up to a $10,000, $15,000 or $20,000 limit. But guess what? No hard inquiry. Yes, today we are going to be talking about the Citizens Bank new lineup of credit cards that they've rolled out, and they have not disappointed. So if you want to be able to go ahead and learn this new secret, you can get approved for one of their cards with no hard inquiry. Check out this video.
This conversation about building up your blueprint. It's time to take it, cause time is wasted. Go grind and chase it, don't lose it. This generation need integration with information to move with. An inclination that is abiding in entertaining improvement. Yep.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another episode of the Respect My Blueprint show, where we give you the blueprint on all the gems on personal finance, entrepreneurship, business credit, as well as how to be able to go ahead and level up. Okay, now today's video, I am super excited about this one because we are going to be talking about a bank that's becoming a major player in 2025, and that can approve you for a high limit credit card with no hard inquiry on your credit report. Listen, if you watched any of my previous videos, these are the type of credit cards and the videos that I really enjoy, because these are the type of cards where you'll be able to go ahead and avoid unnecessary hard inquiries on your credit report. You'll be able to go ahead and not only apply for the credit card prior to even receiving a hard inquiry, but also you'll be able to see if you're pre-qualified, as well as what your credit limit is before you're able to go ahead and get approved for this card. This is a great card. So listen, we are talking about the Citizens Bank new credit card lineup. Citizens Bank is a major bank, and they just rolled out a new lineup of cards. So we're going to go ahead and talk about these new credit cards that Citizen Bank is offering. We're going to talk about their pre-approval process that is making a lot of noise and got a lot of people excited. Also, we're going to be discussing the exact data points you need to know in order for you to get approved for these cards. So listen, you definitely want to stay throughout the entire video. Stay to the end, because I do have a bonus tip for you to get approved for these cards if you're suffering from bad credit as well, okay? So first things first, let's go ahead and talk about what Citizen Bank is. Citizen Bank is a major bank, one of the top 15 banks in the United States, based out of Rhode Island. They have over 1,100 locations in 14 different states. Now, what most people don't realize with this particular bank and the credit card that they're offering, you don't have to actually be geo-restricted or located within the 14 states that they have branches located in. You could actually be located anywhere in the United States and still get approved, as well as receive one of the credit cards that we're going to be talking about in this video here. And Citizens Bank has quietly become one of the best banks to be able to go ahead and build your credit as well as grow your credit, which we're going to learn with the lineup of their cards here. And like I've mentioned, they've introduced a new lineup of credit cards, which they're giving out offers as well as limits as $10,000, even $20,000 and $30,000 with no hard inquiry. Yes, that right there is what's got everybody excited. So without any further ado, I want to go ahead and we're going to go straight into their lineup of credit cards that Citizen Bank offers here. And as you can see on their website, it's pretty straightforward. 4 new cards tailored to where you are and where you're going. So they have basically 4 credit cards, guys, for all types of flavor out there, whether you're looking to rebuild credit all the way up to if you're a high limit spender, and which we're going to go ahead and break down each one of these cards. And then finally, we're going to get into the data points. So let's go ahead and get into the lineup. All right. And give you guys exactly what you're looking for in this video. All right. So the first card on the lineup here, as you can see, right on their website, they have the pre-qualification button. Listen, this right here, banks typically, when they are looking to go ahead and increase the signups of a new credit card or product they're rolling out, they'll have these pre-qualification offers, as you can see with Citizen Bank is what offering right now. Now, the downside of this, okay, is that banks usually don't disclose when they're going to pull this pre-qualification tool right here. I encourage you, listen, if you're at a point where you're wanting to be able to go ahead and apply for a credit card and you have the data points, go ahead and apply. Don't wait, because one day it could be available and the next day it can be not. And guess what? Then you're going to be put in a situation wishing that you went ahead and took advantage of this offer. Okay. So as you can see, they have 4 credit cards here. All of them you can get pre-qualified for, but we're going to go ahead and get straight into it and start off with their lowest tier card, which is the Citizens AMP MasterCard. Okay, now this particular card here is great if you're looking to go ahead and build your credit, if you're looking to go ahead and grow your credit and establish credit history by making on-time payments. This is a great introductory card. This is a great card for those that's really looking to start out, because guess what? It comes with 0 annual fee, reports to all 3 of the bureaus here. And the great thing about it, it has everyday savings on things such as Movie Pass, as well as you could get a statement credits if you spend $10 or more each month at participating transit locations. So this is a particular card. If you're just now starting out, if you're looking for a card to be able to go ahead, and it may start you off with a low limit, obviously, because you're building credit, but this is a great card if you're looking to go ahead and kickstart your credit building journey. This is a great one right here that's currently out in the market by Citizens Bank. And again, what's the game changer is the pre-qualification tool. You can see whether you're pre-qualified as well as what your credit limit will be before actually accepting the offer. And again, we're going to talk about how you can actually accept this offer and get approved without even incurring the hard inquiry. All right. So this is the Citizens Bank, again, MasterCard, which is their introductory card. All right. Now we're going to go to the second card they have on their lineup. The second card they have is the Citizens Spring World MasterCard. Now, this is, of course, more of their mid-tier card right here. This card is designed for everyday savings, and it's their lowest APR card right here. If you want my opinion, this card here is actually probably the favorite out of the 4. The reason being is because they offer 0% APR on balance transfers for the first 18 months. So that means if you currently right now have another credit card that you have your high utilization, carrying a high usage on, and it has a high APR, guess what? You could transfer that balance to the Citizen Spring World MasterCard, and you'll have 0% on that for 18 months. Okay. Now, of course, after 18 months, you can enjoy the lowest APR that Citizens Bank offer with this card after the 18 months, which is between 16% to 26%, 15.99 to 25.99, which that's phenomenal, guys. And if you like the AMP card, this card has no annual fee. It's their lowest rate APR card that they offer, as well as they have other savings, as you can see, with different entertainment, ride sharing, and Instacart services here, which you guys can go ahead and take advantage of and be able to go ahead and use towards your lifestyle. Listen, I always say you want to make sure that you pick a credit card that aligns with your lifestyle, right? So when you're selecting your card, make sure the card gives you the ultimate maximum benefits that you can take advantage of. All right. Listen, they're shopping for your business, all the options out there. You want to make sure that you're getting a card that's going to give you the maximum benefits, right? Okay. I think a lot of people would fall into the bucket of the Citizen Spring World MasterCard. But again, let's go ahead and see what the other 2 cards have to offer. All right. Now, the next up on the list is the Citizens Summit MasterCard. This is the 3rd card in their lineup. This card here pretty much rewards you for everyday spending. And again, like the other 2 cards, has no annual fee. The great thing about this particular card that it offers 3% cash back on dining groceries and 1.5% cash back on everything else. Now, the difference between this card and the Spring card, this card offers 0 APR and balance transfers for 12 months versus 18 months like the previous card. So for the first 12 billing cycles, you'll be able to enjoy 0 APR. But then again, as you see, when the APR due kicks in, it's a little higher than the previous card. But again, no annual fee. And the great thing about this card, the average starting limit on this particular card is anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000. So this is a great card here if you fall into some of the data points we're going to discuss. And if you're looking for a higher limit credit card, this is a great card here. Of course, outside of the last card we're going to talk about, which is their top tier card. If your credit score is in a higher tier range and everything like that, this would be a great option for you. This card offers also benefits as ride sharing, entertainment. Citizens Bank, as you can see, they are rolling out the big dogs here. All right. And they have a great lineup of which, again, we're going to talk about the data points shortly. All right. Now, the last credit card, this is my big boys out there. Okay. Now, this is technically an invite card, the Citizens Summit Reserve World Elite MasterCard. This is actually a metal-based card. This is their premium credit card. Now, this credit card here, the only downside about it, there's a $295 annual fee, which of course you'll be able to waive if you meet certain income as well as deposit requirements. This card, 3% unlimited cash back on dining, groceries, and entertainment, including streaming, 1.5% on everything else, no foreign transaction fees. If you're a traveler, this will also be a great benefit for you, maybe offset that annual fee, which is you can unlock over $750 in travel benefits such as priority passing, TSA pre-check, global entry, and things of that nature, right? Now, this card here is, again, in the higher tier limit. So if you're looking for a card that's going to give you a $15,000, $20,000, $25,000, $30,000 limit, this right here is the card that's reserved for you. But again, this is an invite only card. So you have to be able to go ahead and get an invite for this card here. But again, there's a pre-qualification button, as you can see here, for this particular card that offers great benefits, just like all of the other cards. Okay. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Okay.
Hey, what's going on, Blueprinters? This is a video that I want to go ahead and share with you guys to encourage you guys to go ahead and join the Blueprinter community. If you want to go ahead and level up to that next level in building generational wealth, as well as empowering yourselves on financial literacy and credit literacy, I definitely encourage you to go ahead and join the Blueprint movement. We have some great things that's up and coming down the pipeline of this year. Many of you guys know my rags to riches story started actually right after the pandemic. With that story and my experience during that time frame of me being a successful serial entrepreneur, launching the different ventures that we're launching here, I felt like it's an obligation for me to go ahead and share it with you guys in my experiences, as well as, the trials and tribulations that I was able to learn and overcome. With that being said, guys, definitely go ahead and join the Blueprinter community. Tap in with us. We have some major things coming down the pipeline. I'm very excited with the movement. I'm very excited on where we're going. I'm definitely encouraging you guys to definitely tap in and join us, man. Listen, not only are we going to show you how to build generational wealth, but we're going to have a good time in doing it. All right. So tap on in with your boy. All right. See you later. Bye.
Now, the data points that you need to be able to go ahead and get approved for this card is that, of course, you must have a FICO score of at least 620. And this is what some of the data points I've been getting from members of my community and everything like that, as well as people who have been approved for this card previously. So I've done the research for you. So this is how you'll be able to go ahead and get approved for this card. Having a score above 660 is more of the sweet spot. If you're in the 700s, you can almost practically be assured to get approved for this or any one of the 4 cards that they offer in their lineups. Okay. Now, the average approvals ranges anywhere from $3,000 to $10,000. And of course, if you're in the higher tier, you could expect possibly to even get a higher limit with the World Reserve Elite card as well, too. Okay. Now, the credit bureau that they do pull from is either Experian or Equifax, depending on where you're located. So make sure that your credit score in either one of those two bureaus fit the bill to be able to go ahead and get approved for this card, okay? And of course, you want to make sure that your profile does match, that you don't have any derogatory items within the past 12 months. You have no more than 3 hard inquiries on your credit report, no late payments, no charge-offs, no bankruptcies, no collections. These are all things that's automatically going to trigger a denial as well too, okay? So you want to have a clean profile in order to be able to go ahead and get pre-qualified and get pre-approved for this particular card, okay? But the great thing about this card here, again, there's no income verification. And like I mentioned, you'll be able to go ahead and get approved with no hard inquiry, which I'm going to go ahead and share the hack with you right now, okay? Now, how to avoid the hard inquiry. Here's the play. Make sure you run this play exactly how I'm sharing with you, and you'll be able to not only protect your credit score, but protect on how to avoid getting a hard inquiry on your credit report, okay? Now, first, of course, like I mentioned, you're going to go on the Citizens Bank website, hit the orange button to see if you're pre-qualified, okay? Now, you're going to go ahead and fill in your personal information, of course, your name, address, last four of your social, income. This is the part where a soft pull is going to be taking place, all right? It's not going to impact your credit score, so don't worry. Now, instantly, once you fill out the information, you're going to see which credit cards that you were pre-approved for, as well as the potential limit that you're going to receive, okay? Now, once you see that offer, typically this offer is locked in for 30 days. So you want to make sure that you take a screenshot of this offer. But the main thing is, once you see an offer that you like and you want to go ahead and move forward with, what you're going to do is don't exit out the page, okay? Stay on the page there. That's the key. Do not close the page or exit out, because once you do, what we've been hearing from clients is that when you go back later a few days, they may go ahead and not offer you that same limit, or they may just outright deny you, as the Citizens Bank website and the pre-qualification tool is not foolproof. It is somewhat glitchy, okay? But once you went ahead and see the offer, if you wanted to accept it, what I would do is then go back to your credit report and make sure that you lock your credit, okay? Freeze your credit on Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion, all 3 bureaus, all right? And of course, you want to do this temporarily. Wait about 2-3 minutes after you've went ahead and placed that freeze. Then go back to the Citizens website and accept the offer, okay? And once approved, your digital card is you're gonna be issued instantly a digital card, which will be added onto your online banking dashboard, your Apple Pay, your Google Pay, and the physical card is gonna be mailed out to you in 5 to 7 days, guys, okay? Now, great thing about this card, it reports to all 3 bureaus as a high limit revolving line to your credit, as well as improved utilization if you're carrying balances elsewhere, and also take advantage of the balance transfer offer that they're offering with 2 out of the 4 they have there. Make sure that you follow these steps here, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, do not apply without checking any of your pre-qualification first, making sure that all of your personal information matches up when you're entering your name, address, phone number, and everything. Make sure you're entering the same information that is aligned with your credit report, so therefore that don't trigger any red flags or anything like that. And reapplying multiple times, I mentioned in 30 days, that can go ahead and trigger the system and the algorithm within the Citizens Bank website to be able to go ahead and issue you a denial. So make sure that, again, when you see an offer, you like it, go ahead and don't turn off the page, freeze your credit report in the midst of you having the pre-approval offer. Wait 2-3 minutes, go back and accept the offer, okay? And as you can see, Citizens Bank, they're offering some of the highest limit credit cards, but the game changer here is that you're able to go ahead and get this credit card with no hard inquiry. Listen, if your credit score is in the low 6s and you want to be able to go ahead and get your credit score and profile to the point of getting approved for one of these credit cards, go ahead and join the Blueprint Movement community, where we're helping individuals being able to go ahead and repair and leverage their credit for up to $50,000 in funding to be able to receive high limit credit cards. If you want to be one of the individuals to be able to go ahead and receive one of these high limit credit cards, join our free community. The link is in the description. More importantly, if you got great value from this video, if you were somebody that applied for one of these cards and got approved, let us know in the comment. We definitely would like to hear the data points. As I mentioned, these banks are changing their approach. They're changing the requirements day in and day out. So we want to be able to keep everybody with the most up-to-date information, so they'll be able to go ahead and take advantage of this offer. If this is your first time checking out the channel, do me a huge favor. If you stayed to this part, go ahead and hit the subscribe as well as the like button. It helps us to drop more content like this. We're in the middle of revamping our studio, but once we go ahead and get settled in, we're going to be bringing you more exclusive content, more banger content, and more importantly, more blueprints on how for you to be able to level up. All right. But other than that, thanks for tapping in. Thanks for tuning in. And as always, we'll catch you on the flip side. Take care. Bye-bye.
Blueprint, yeah. This conversation about building up your blueprint. It's time to take it, cause time is wasted. Go grind and chase it, don't lose it. This generation need integration with information to move with. An inclination that is abiding in entertaining improvement. Yep, 𝗥𝗲𝗹𝗁 with Blueprint. This guests are exclusive. Get on and tune in and then learn some new tips about credit, finance, investment. A nice chance to get rich and buy land. Flip it quick, 9 bands. Learn all the skills from Westy did it. Learn how to build successful business. Run up a mill and get the digits. Run up a mill. Look, safe place where guests are speaking, based off financial freedom. All facts, no cap, believe it. Podcast, you have to see it.